Cards, snatched the point of the death. Give us your overall thoughts on what you saw in that 98 minutes.
It was had a bit of everything, didn't it? Really. I thought first 15-20 minutes, I thought we started quite well. Had some good moves, some good passing moves. Build-up play was good. Last 15-20 of the first half, it started to get stretched, become more like a basketball game. That suited them more than us. Hugh at the winger was getting more and more space, getting more and more time to do the things he likes to do, which is run at people. And the game just got too open, and that doesn't suit us. It doesn't suit how we are and the players we've got. And then obviously we come in at half time. We wanted to try and address that as best we could. And then the second half it just seemed to be full of events, really. You got the red card, then you've got a mistake which leads to their goal straight after. Then Joe goes through one-on-one and really should score. And then we just started getting frustrated. They banked up. They've got the reason why they're historically in and around the playoffs is because of the know-how, and it's a massively sort of unappreciated part of the game is know-how and game management and all those things, and they have that in abundance. But I feel we should be better with it with our experience. But I just felt it was like 15 minutes to go, 10 minutes to go, and we started forcing things through an eye of a needle, and I've just put Josh on. I think we put one ball into the box from when he was in a position to maybe do something. And then as the game's petering out, they're managing it well, it's petering out. We end up putting the ball into an area where you want Josh to be peeling off on a diag. It spills out, he gets across the lad. There's definite contact. Obviously they're not happy, it's 98th minute or something like that, whatever it was. But obviously, from where I was, it looked like there was definite contact, and I'd have been distraught if he hadn't given it. But like I say, it was full of events. I mean, there was Shea Harris got booked, and he was obviously not Jay who committed the foul. But yeah, delighted with the points. Obviously, the way it came about, people will be saying, "Oh well, you were against 10 men," but straight after the red to concede the way we did was a massive blow. But I thought we responded well at times, not so well at times in terms of decision making. But to come here to get a point, to go anywhere in this league to get a point is a big point, a good point.
Obviously, you get that in the last minute. There's huge pressure on the kick, but there's no one you'd rather have on that than Connor Woods, really, is there?
No, he stepped up and he's confident, and he's he's up against a really good keeper at this level, who's coming up to the spot, and people are trying to put him off, but he was calm and composed. He was frustrated in front of the dugout. I had to tell him to get on with it. He's frustrated because obviously we're playing against 10 men. He's not getting enough of the ball. But I just said to him in there, you have to stay on it. You have to stay positive. You have to stay focused, because you will get an opportunity. It will always end up with an opportunity. I think Matty MacDonald had one which broke to him as well from a knockdown, which on another day spills in. But really good points. Crowds were class. Constantly at the lads, supporting the lads, which is what I know of, and what the lads have come to know of, and with that backing and to get, albeit an equaliser, which it does feel like a big point.
You were able to bring Josh Amos on for that last sort of 12 minutes or so. He's had a frustrating sort of season trying to get himself back fit, but now he is back. He gives you a really crucial extra option, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's one of the things. Obviously Mark was, not moaning about, but he was obviously frustrated the fact that Josh wasn't available, because he gives you that presence, he gives you that experience, that threat, not just in the opposition box, but in our own as well. He's really important there, which we know and we've come to. So he's still got to build his fitness. He's still got to work on things. He knows that, but he's doing it. Which the fitter he is, the better for us.
You brought Hamish Douglas in on loan yesterday. He made his debut today. How do you feel like he coped?
I thought,
a good striker in full hall.
I thought he was outstanding, to be honest. For 19, it took him a bit to get into it. He he was a bit keen to win the ball when it wasn't on to win. But in terms of everything else, to come here and to he's 19, to make his debut here. He's trained a couple of times with the lads. I thought he was outstanding, and he will get better. Hopefully Clarkie's not too far away. And then you've got good options coming back to fitness, but we count the bodies today and enjoy getting a good point on the road at a tough place.
You've had 2 weeks with the lads now, 4 or 5 training sessions. You've come here today in your first game and got a point. Do you feel like there's plenty there for you to build on leading into Radcliffe next week?
Yeah, I knew that anyway. I knew there was a lot of good things that were already going on. Sometimes you just don't get that bounce, or you don't get that rub of the green, or you're on the wrong end of a decision. And that's the way football is at all levels. But in terms of like the group that's here, there's a lot of lads who I know, like I've said before, and I know there's good quality here. And we've just got to try and work that quality so we get more of it out and we look more of a threat. I thought at times we didn't look as much of a threat as I would have liked, but obviously that'll take a little bit of time and a little bit of work, but it'll be something we're definitely focusing on.